Hello, friends. Welcome back to Shadowplay Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here today. I hope you've all been well in this month of July, and I hope you enjoyed your horoscopes for July. I cannot wait to see what comes up for August, but before we get into our horoscopes, I do want to talk about a few things. I'm so excited about all these other projects I have going on. The first one is my candles. They are finally ready to launch, and I'm so excited. We just shot content today, and I cannot wait to share that with you. I'm especially excited about my labels. They're all like specific to each candle. They're each designed with intention, and I can't wait for you guys to try these out at home and let me know what you think. Let me see. The other thing we have had going on, I would love to share this amazing spiritual experience that I just had. I went and had a healing session with my friend Lluvia. The name of her shop is Lady Luna Botanica, and I will be putting the shop info in the description below. It was just amazing. I went to see her for Lluvia, and for those who don't know, that's like a spiritual cleanse. It just like rids you of any energy that is not yours, and it's like a reset. And every time I've gone to see her, I have a very intense few days that follow. Intense meaning there's lots of tears, there's lots of working through things and realizations, and just a sense of clarity that's unreal. And I was due for a healing session, so I was recovering for a few days after, and I purged emotions. I healed through some things, and my third eye feels wide open at this moment in time. With that being said, I am very excited and curious as to what comes up in your reading, and you guys will have to let me know down in the comments how these readings have been resonating with you and your life, you know, how things panned out. I would love to hear it. You can also DM me on Instagram if you don't feel comfortable leaving a comment. My Instagram info is Shadowplay Tarot. That's where you can find me. And so without further delay, let's get started. Hello, Scorpio. Thank you so much for joining me here today for your August horoscope. I hope you've all been amazing. I hope you had a great July, and I can't wait to see what comes up for you in today's reading. So I do want to mention that for the last minute or two of your reading today, we will be doing a charm reading. I'm really excited to be doing those again today. Previously, they were only in the pick a card reading. So let's see what additional messages come up for you at the end. Let's get started. Angels, ancestors, spirits, and guides, thank you so much for allowing me this connection to the Most High. What messages does Scorpio need to hear for the month of August? What does Scorpio need to know about the energy that's going to be surrounding them? What do they need to know about August? Let's see, my little Scorpions, what the month has in store for you. We've had very interesting horoscopes so far. I feel like the collective is going through a lot. All right. Well, on the bright side, Scorpio, I do see you have a lot of stuff going on, maybe a lot of options or something. The vibe is, though, that you are maybe holding on to or trying to let go of something. I do see that you had to go on a soul journey. You probably had to walk away from something that you thought was going to work out for the long term, and it did not. Or you had to walk away from something. It's a very, very much a soul journey. I feel like you're maybe in a soul journey right now. So when you walked away from whatever this was, I do feel like you know, you have lots of options. Maybe you have a lot of stuff going on, or different directions that you can go in, but maybe it's causing a little bit of confusion because it's like, whoa, like, what am I supposed to be focusing on right now? I do see that you are trying to let something go, things that you were holding on to in the past for whatever reason. The energy of the Ten of Pentacles is present. So this does have to do with something, maybe a situation that you were involved in for a long time. Could have to do with a family or a long-standing structure. Maybe a job that you had for a long time could also be coming through. This doesn't necessarily have to be tied to home. It could also be the way, finances. So the way you make money, your job, that kind of stuff. It could be health related. I do see here that I feel like you're trying to see the opportunities that are being presented to you. Like maybe you felt a little like disconnected for a while. But it does kind of show you like trying or like coming out of that, like maybe like starting to seize an opportunity is coming through. So let me get a couple more cards for you. Okay, you got a lot more than a couple cards, which is totally fine. So let's go through this. Wow. So no other group got 2 additional cards, but Scorpio did. Let's do this. So like I said, it does show you like having to walk away from something in some kind of soul journey. It did take you having to learn balance, but it shows you balancing it pretty well. Like if you already started to take the steps, or if this is something that recently happened, I do see that you are like managing it pretty well. Like it's almost like managing your old life with where your new life is going is the vibe that I'm getting. So I feel like you have... Okay, Scorpio, who are you right now? I feel like you have a lot of social options going on. Like, are these people in your life? Maybe these are friends. Maybe these are people you are interested in, or people that are interested in you. Either way, the energy of a lot and people is coming up, but not a lot of people, if that makes sense. It's like there's a lot going on with like a group of people, but it does feel celebratory. So maybe this is you like coming back out and like socially, like, which is, you know, Scorpio. I don't feel like you're the most social of the bunch, but maybe this is you like coming out. So like I mentioned earlier, the energy of you like trying to release something, Spirit did want to point out that this is possibly like, to me, this feels like this is you letting go of ideas of maybe what kind of life you could have, like what kind of things you could manifest into your life. So this is perhaps you trying to change, like, even though the energy of thoughts aren't here, but I almost feel like this is a way of thinking that you are letting go of. Like maybe you're letting go of your own limitations. It just feels like you're letting go of something that was holding you back, and holding you back in a way that was preventing you from like living your best life. So I did mention you have the Ten of Pentacles here. You have it with the Queen of Swords. So I definitely feel like a decision was taken here. And it was kind of like, this is what it is. And this is, this is it. I feel like the sword came down and the decision was made in regards to this long-standing thing in your life. So we have the Knight of Pentacles here underneath the Four of Cups reverse. So this is showing me that you are not planning on taking action. Like, even though there is an opportunity here, it doesn't show any movement from you. The additional cards that you got are the Empress reversed with the Emperor. So this to me feels like you're in a place where you're, it feels like a masculine energy is overtaking the feminine energy. So these are just energies. These are not gender specific. This feels like you are possibly in the energy of just go get it done. You see something, you go for it, and you don't care what you step on to get there. And ignoring your intuition is the vibe that could be coming in through here. With the Empress reverse, this is like creativity is like shut off. Intuition is shut off. Like anything that's relating to the feminine, which the feminine is the creator. it feels like it's off balance here. So it is being pointed out because these were your additional cards. I do feel like there's a strong message here. This could also be the message of there's conflict or disunion between a partnership. So let's go into your charm reading before we turn this into a 40-minute horoscope. So here we go. Let's see what additional messages come out for you, Scorpio, for the month of August. It is August, right? Yes. I've been saying August. All right. So you have the Angel Baby pin. You have the West Side Hamsa pin. You have the Realize pin. So both of these have to do with intuition and like tapping into yourself. So I do feel like this that you're trying to let go of with the reverse magician. I do feel like there is an element of like discernment of like maybe what serves you and what no longer does. And that's probably helping you like figure out what to let go of. Excuse me. This is a DMX pin, but this could also be an ex in your life. Maybe this does have to do with a relationship that you are leaving of some sort. Again, if it's not a romantic relationship, it could be a long-standing job or something of that sort. Also, worth mentioning, DMX ended every show with a prayer. So maybe that means something to you. Prayer could also mean meditating or just reconnecting with yourself. It doesn't necessarily mean that you are praying to anything in particular, if that makes sense. Don't want to bring religion into it, guys. So also we have the Aplácate pin, which is Spanish slang for like calm down, or just like, I feel like there's a sense of you like having to just like this stepping out of the, I want to say aloof, but it's almost like you're not just realizing like potential that's around you. So it's like a spirit asking you to anchor yourself. You also have La Chalupa pin, which is literally like rowing yourself into calmer waters. There's another message of reconnecting with your intuition and like just coming, like almost like reconnecting with yourself and like what you want and like who you are. We also have a street pin. So this is a street in LA, La Brea. Maybe this means something to you. Maybe it does not, but it did come through. Maybe there's initials here that mean something to you. And then we also have the vintage George Michael pin. Maybe this means something to you. Maybe it does not. This is from the 80s and he is wearing a really badass leather jacket. Just worth mentioning. So my Scorpio friends, that is where I leave you. I hope you enjoyed your August horoscope reading and I hope to catch you at the next one.